Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back. So tonight we will be diving into the Brianna Williams case. I'm not gonna post the full clips here. Watch this video on Law and Crime Network channel, which you can find on YouTube. So if you want a more detailed story, check out those guys' channel. This is a sad case. Again, I do send my condolences to the family involved. This is just to bring awareness again to the mental health crisis. And basically to pick up on when people, need help or it's a cry for help. 27-year-old Brianna Williams calls 911 on November the 6th, 2019, around 7 a.m. So she stated during that call that she woke up around 5 a.m., got dressed for work. While getting dressed for work, she went into the kitchen. That's when she noticed that the back door was unlocked, not open, unlocked. She said she thought that was strange because she could have sworn she locked her door. So she then goes to check on her daughter, who she assumed was still sleeping, only to find out that her bed was empty. So let's check out this clip of the 911 call, the actual footage, and we're going to come back and discuss.
What's going on?
I do not know where my daughter is.
Did she run away?
No,
Where was she last seen?
she was here with me.
What was she wearing?
A purple shirt and like pink pajamas, like a t-shirt. She was
The pants were pink?
Say again?
Okay, just stay on the line with me. Do you know where she could have gone?
No.
Have you checked?
Like she just came home. I just picked her up on Halloween night. She was with my mom in Alabama.
Okay, have you checked the house?
Yes.
Okay. Did she have a favorite hiding spot in the house? Like under
No.
the bed?
I checked on her there.
Okay, let's check again. Go to her bedroom. Let's check her closet. Nobody else in the house has seen her?
No, it's just me and her.
All right, are you in her room? Okay. Check under her bed again.
Okay, so that was the phone call. As you can see, it's just already sketchy. It just kind of sketchy to me because she didn't sound... And I know I can't tell people how to express their feelings, their emotions, but she didn't... It wasn't giving a mother who lost their 5-year-old baby. Because I would have acted a fool. Trust me, I done acted a fool by way less. But, so yeah, it was just like her energy during the call for me. The police did arrive after the call was made to do a welfare check, and I will be posting that video next. During their welfare check, a few things that stood out to me. When asked about how long she'd been at the residence, she could not provide the officers with a direct answer. She went from saying she'd been there for over a week to she moved in the weekend, and then you will see that she had in fact been paying rent at this location since June, and she had an apartment across town. So she been paying for 2 residents. And then the officers did notice like a brown reddish stain on the child's bed, and they did test it for to see if it was like mammal blood, because that was like alarming to them as well. And then when they went to look at the car, few key points, key details there. One, the car was messy. Not messy like just nasty the words, but you could tell a mother and child been in the car. And if you're a mom, kids don't care about you. Alright. But they seem like a little teddy bear that was Taylor's, maybe like a jacket. They did see some shoes that was actually Brianna's that was covered in grass. Cleaning products was in the car as well. And to say the car was a bit, messy, the trunk was actually squeaky clean. Nothing in the trunk, not even a spare tire. Very alarming. All right. We asked her about the child care, the kid's father, and his name is Maurice Tate. Where was his whereabouts? Were they having any dispute, legal matters in regards to custody? And she stated that her mom had been helping her with her baby. And like I said again, she picked her up on the 31st of October. While also at Williams' residence, the police noticed that she had out a few guns, and they thought that was strange, being that she did in fact have a 5-year-old in the home and they weren't locked away or put in a safe. So check this out and you be the judge for yourself.
You call, ma'am? All right. Okay. Is this your address here? Okay. Hey, tell what's happened.
I woke up this morning and started getting ready for work. She wasn't in the room.
Okay. Have you had any problems with anybody?
No.
Okay. Anything unusual? Okay. Do you live by yourself?
Yes, me and her.
Okay. The father of the child.
No.
He's not in her life. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Father of the child is not.
He's in Alabama.
He's here.
Alabama?
He's in Alabama. Okay. So. Any problems with anyone else as far as any custody dispute between you and him? No? Okay. All right. Has she done this before as far as anything like try to leave or get out or mess with locks or anything like that? Okay. Show me which door was locked real quick. Or unlocked. Was it the back door? Okay.
You recently moved in, or?
Yes.
Okay. When did you move in?
Like, I started moving stuff. Well, I signed a lease back in June, but the place kept getting broken. So I didn't want to move there, but the guy was like leaving it vacant. He was putting in at risk.
Okay. When did you actually move in? In June or?
No, like a week ago, a few days ago.
Okay. Today's Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay. Did you move in, let's say, over the weekend?
Yeah.
All right.
So you said she does not go to school?
She does not go to school.
And we last saw her at midnight.
When she put her to bed. Who normally takes care of her when you're not available?
Well,
Like,
I'm not. She's with my mom
where's your mom at?
in Alabama.
Well, I'm just saying, because she's not in school, like daycare-wise. Where she go? Or?
Oh, she was with my mom. I just picked her up on Halloween.
It's kind of odd with her.
That's more than one. She had that.
Right. There's more than one gun out.
So the guns were out?
Yes. The way you see them right now, there's guns that are out.
Okay.
There's a shotgun out, there's a pistol out, and then there's an empty holster on the kitchen area.
Is this your vehicle? Okay. Can you open it up for me? All units, be on the lookout for Taylor Rose Williams, Bravo Foxtrot, approximately 3 foot in height, 50 pounds. She was wearing a pink and purple t-shirt.
Ms. Brianna Williams was brought in for more questioning, and while she was being questioned, police did conduct a neighborhood search and they got to speak with neighbors.
You remember seeing a little girl here?
Never seen him.
Never seen her.
I saw him the other day, but I never seen a kid. I've
Never saw a
seen
kid.
a little girl. But,
Huh. Knocking on every door we can.
What kind? Okay, now that she was missing since midnight.
Yeah, purple PJs on. The back door was probably open.
What mother don't check on the child? My sons and grandson stay with us, and my son is 36. As a habit, I go right past the room to make sure he's still breathing.
Right.
So a few neighbors, they stated that they had never seen a child at the residence. That they did in fact see, Miss Brianna, for the past few days, but they never once saw a kid, which was very strange. And when like one of the neighbors stated, what type of mother doesn't go in the room and check on their children? My children get too quiet, I'm going to check on them. They laughing too much, I'm going to check on them. You know, I felt that because, again, it don't make sense. When she was questioned, they asked her why did she have out her guns, and that's when she told law enforcement that around 12 he did hear some noises outside, and it sounded like it was something being dragged. And during the interrogation, she didn't seem to me to be worried or concerned at all. If you look through these clips or you go check out, you know, the actual footage, she was playing with her nails, trying to catch a nap, doing her hair. She never asked them, like, one time, like, did y'all find out anything about my daughter? It was more so like she was thinking of how she was going to cover her tracks. Yeah. So she told the police that her daughter had attended the CDC, which is a Child Development Center on base. When they contacted the center said that they last seen Taylor was on April 27th. Again, we're in, not October, again, we're in November. The center also told law enforcement that the child was in speech therapy. They also contacted her speech therapy coach. They stated that they haven't seen the child in 13 weeks and that they had took her out the program. So when confronted with this information, again, the best thing she could say was, my mom been helping me with my daughter. I've been back and forth from here to Alabama, picking my daughter up, blase, which didn't pan out whatsoever. So like, and then the officer went on to ask her, well, if you're in the Navy and, you know, sometimes you're required to work long shifts up to 12 hours or more sometimes, where does Taylor be then? But like, the best thing she kept giving them was she be with my mom. She be with my mom. Like, they wasn't going to look into this information. I just didn't get it. She didn't think this through. And it shouldn't have been nothing to be thinking about anyway, because this is your child that didn't ask to be here. So they, you know, they pressed her. Shout out to that black lady on the force, because she drilled her. You hear me? White lady was kind of chill. The lady on the end, she wasn't trying to hear it. She wasn't buying it. And she was trying to get her to talk. But Brianna wasn't feeling it. And she opted to remain silent. And we're going to check out some more footage. Thought that it was coming from the roof. So she did an inspection on the house. So if you did an inspection on the house and if you was hearing some noises outside to the point where you had to grab your blickies, why wouldn't you go check on your baby? Make it make sense. That made no sense to me at all. She said she didn't think it was nothing to be alarmed about because she did. And again, this where the story gets shaky, because all the doors was locked and that Brianna had bars on her window. So she just went on to sleep. So let's check out some more footage and just discuss this disgusting case.
Kitchen area.
Okay. And it sounded like dragging noise?
Yes, it's like somebody's moving something or walking.
So you said you grabbed your gun. So you have a gun?
Yes, I grabbed my gun and then...
Did you check the house?
Yes, I walk around the open spaces that I know, people can come in through. And I didn't see anything.
Did you go outside and check?
I didn't go outside.
Okay, so you just checked around the house?
Yes.
Did you go in your daughter's room at that time and look in?
No.
Okay.
So, if you heard the noise, why did you say you didn't go into her room?
Because I had a gun. I didn't want to go up in there. Then she got bars on her window, so I just assumed like you can't get in there.
You said you don't like guns around her, but are they laid out like that? So she's
not normally. Like when she sleep, then yes, I pull them out because, like I said, like the place been broken into, so I sleep with my guns like right there.
What do you think happened this morning?
I don't know.
So, again, while in custody, they did reach out to Taylor's father, who said that he hadn't seen his child since Brianna's grandmother's funeral. He said what he did notice while he seen his daughter at the funeral was that she was very thin for her age. They also reached out to Brianna's mother, and they began to question the mother. She told them that she hadn't seen Brianna in over 2 years. 2 years. She didn't know why Brianna would tell them that. She don't know what's going on. She, in fact, did talk to Brianna on October the 31st, and Brianna told her that if her drill sergeant was to call to tell him that she was on her way there to pick up her daughter from her. She said she didn't think nothing of it at the time because she knew that she had just started dating this guy. And she thought maybe she just wanted to play hooky from work, to go get her rocks off. But that was not the case. It was something more sinister at play here. So the police then had to look into who this mysterious guy was. When they got in touch with who was that she was dating during the time, he said that he never seen Taylor. That on the nights they hooked up, he just supposed that Taylor was away with her father in Alabama, I guess, allegedly. This is what she was telling him. And I would have been cool with old buddy saying, her boyfriend saying that he never seen the kid, because they were just, newly getting involved, or it was like a fresh situation, because that's understandable. I wouldn't just bring anyone around my children at first initially either. But it was just the fact that she had lied on the mother, saying that this baby been out of town with your mother all these months and during these periods, and your mom saying that she haven't seen you guys in up to 2 years.
So you hadn't heard from her in 2 years, hadn't talked to her?
Prior up to that, yes.
So out of the blue, in 2 years, she called you in?
No, it didn't go quite like that.
Well, tell me how it went.
Yeah, he couldn't bring it in my personal business.
It's hard to imagine anything more personal than a missing grandchild, but Carissa still seemed reluctant to go into detail about what she knew.
I want you to understand the severity of what you're doing.
I know.
Okay?
Yeah.
And with me wanting you to understand the severity of what's going on is, I don't care about anybody's personal life. We are going to find you. And whatever happens, whatever gets in the way between us, we're going to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a threat. That's a promise. Have you had any conversations with her about telling her commanding officer anything as far as you, if he calls you, that she was coming to get?
That's the part that I didn't get. That she did. This was just last week.
Tell me about that.
Now, she did call whatever day that I want to say it was Halloween. I want to say it was actually the day of Halloween.
So last Thursday, 31st.
Yes. She told me that if he called to tell him that she was down to pick me up from me for Halloween. Mind you, I haven't seen it in 2 years. So I'm thinking like, well, okay, she just met this new guy. Maybe she, took a little time out to go meet him or whatever. And she just used that lie to get away. But I couldn't tell you. She said, so I'm like, where's the matter of fact, I asked her that day. I said, well, what's doing? She said, oh, she in the back seat. So I'm like, okay. But she never did put the phone and say, hey, I never did say anything.
I can tell you it's pinging at a tower in the vicinity of this area that it's pinging off of. What's throwing us for a loop right now is if she's living in Jacksonville, Why is her phone pinging at all?
I don't understand why she would even lie and say that she was picked up for me. Man, she lied on me. I never been in trouble a day in my life.
She is lying. She's trying to cover up something. Not sure what it is. She is lying.
But you have no idea what she's trying to cover up, though.
I have no idea what she's trying to cover up. That's the one thing I don't know.
The police conducted a search on her new residence as well as her old residence. In her new residence, like as you seen in the first call, not much there to see. She really had moved into that location. But walking into that old residence was a nightmare. Clearly, she was in a rush to get out of that apartment. Why? We would never know because she's a coward and she opted out of speaking. But when it goes to the old apartment, it's like cluttered, boxes everywhere, old papers, clothes, her baby clothes, feces, urine, stained carpets, horrific. In her closet, looked like she had that baby locked in that closet, probably starving her while she was out doing whatever she chose to do.
Do you want to continue to talk to us about what's going on?
I do not right now. No, like, 'cause this is going too far. Like, my grandma.
Okay, so you don't want to answer any questions as to the whereabouts of your daughter?
I don't know where she is. If I
Well,
did,
and I'm trying to get the background. Yes or no?
I've told you everything that I know. Like, I don't know.
But you don't want to answer any more questions?
My mom is on her way here now. My mom is on her way here now.
Okay. Do you want to answer
any?
any?
You want to talk to her when she gets here? You can talk to her when she gets here.
But you don't want to talk to us anymore?
I do not want to talk to her.
Okay.
I need to call my job.
Well, we'll take care of that for you. Do you need anything like a bathroom or water or anything like that?
I need to talk to legal. Because I was supposed to talk to them about the lease.
Okay. Do you need water? Do you need a bathroom or anything like that right now? If you need anything, knock on the door.
They did ask the neighbors in the old location, have they seen anything strange? Have they seen the kid? Have they seen, Ms. Brianna before? And most will say that no, they haven't seen her. But there was this one guy who said that he actually seen the toddler out in the parking lot on several occasions looking for her mom. And he stated that on some days he would notice that the child would be looking out the window, waving at the neighbors and, other people who stayed in the complex while her mother's car was not at home. So that tells me that that baby was home alone, left to fend for herself. I don't understand why some people have kids. And even if you did have her and at that point you decided that it was getting to be too much or you were sick and tired of being a parent, then why not, communicate that with the child's father? Why not ask mom and dad for help? Why not ask for help? Initially, Brianna was not arrested. She was released. While, out, they did monitor her 24/7, and they did continue to conduct their search. They had her daddy to call her to try to squeeze the information out of her, but to no avail. She actually hung up on him, very rude, didn't want to talk about the missing kid whatsoever. Then they tried her two best friends who were very concerned as well for Taylor's safety. Again, no solution there. They did not release her cell phone or her car during this time because they were really trying to get to the bottom of what was going on and they wanted to track those GPS locations. Did state that it was a phone Ms. Brianna had that was pinging off in Alabama and they was trying to figure out what if she's here, why her phone pinging towers way in Alabama, which was like 7 hours away from where she was at. So they held onto those items till they got to the bottom of it. They continued to do checkups with her mom, who finally gave them a vital piece to the puzzle. She stated that Brianna in fact lose her grandmother because they wanted to pretty much understand her characteristics and her behavior and mannerisms as well as I do, because like I said, she wasn't irate, she wasn't hysterical, she wasn't going crazy, and you just lost your baby. So they asked their mama, how does she handle her emotions? Do she cry and this and that third? And mom's like, well, no, she's not really much so an emotional person. Friends also stated that she often visited her grandmother's grave. So they drove to Alabama to visit grandma's gravesite to see if they could find anything. And this was all before, the GPSs came back on those devices. To no avail, nothing there. The GPS details comes in. Now they're able to track where in fact Miss Brianna went October the 31st. So on October the 31st, she did in fact travel to Alabama there and back. They noticed on her GPS that she did spend 20 minutes at a location not too far from her grandmother's grave. Immediately, they go check out that location. It was just a gruesome discovery. So what they found in fact was the child's skeletons, hair follicles. She had already decomposed. It seemed like an animal had got a hold to the body and did some work as well. Bones were spread out through that field and that area. So while at work, yes, it was announced on the news that she was now a suspect, the main suspect in her missing daughter's case. Her sergeant called her to have a sit down and discuss what was going on, and this was all before the police arrived. So what you're going to see next will be that dash cam footage, and it's very disturbing, so trigger warning.
Bad news, stuff like that on the news, and I hate going back and forth with it, where everything's going on. But now they're saying that you're a person of interest now. Yeah. I mean, oh, shit. Open the door. Oh shit, you alright? Should I have some napkins or something? You okay? Oh, shit. Yeah, take that. Oh, shit. I don't know why they were saying that. Let's take a sip. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why exactly they would say something like that. You need to go back to your room and lay down and everything. Say it again. Hey, you gotta say something. Say something. You need to go to medical. Williams, are you okay? Williams, you need to go to medical. You want me to take you to medical? Take it to the ER. All right. Oh shit. You not no Williams. Talk to me, Williams. Talk to me. Faint pulse. Faint pulse. Faint pulse. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shit. Run it. Oh shit. No. You're not gonna go. No. Fuck. Come on. You ain't going on me like that. Come on. Shot.
So yeah, she tried to take the cowardly way out. You were woman enough to take this innocent child's life, but not woman enough to deal with the consequences about to face. So she was hospitalized. Immediately after recovery, she was, in fact, brought in. They did try to bring her in for questioning one more time to, speak her truth, tell them what really happened, what was going on, and she decided she didn't want to speak. And yeah, so what happened in that car, she drank some detergent. I don't know how much she consumed, but as you can see, it had her about to nod out. She was vomiting. So yeah, she's a coward. Again, I feel so sorry for that innocent little child. And then, they revealed that it was revealed in her text messages that she felt like the kid was getting out of hand. She stated to her friend that her baby had been stealing food, and I'm like, how is she stealing food out her house? And why she can't eat? What's really going on? We still don't know how long this kid has been deceased, how long she was in that closet, if she was in fact in that closet. We would never know. She has been to court and she was sentenced to life in prison. So now you get to think about that precious baby every day into your last breath. To say your kid is stealing food from you, you know how you got to be. And that's why I say I really be interested in people's mannerisms, characteristics, and behavior patterns. Because it really stems from deep-rooted stuff. And I don't know her mom's situation. But it had to be a situation there. Apparently, it wasn't a good relationship. Your mom said she hadn't seen you in 2 years. And then you call mom, tell her to lie for you. After 2 years, you call your mom to lie for you. Just in case. And it ain't pan out the way she thought it was. I don't know what was her motives, if she just got tired of parenting or what. But like I said again, there was a solution to her problem. Some people can't have kids. Kids are a blessing. And if she didn't want to be a parent no more, then you should have reached out to mama. can you keep her for me for a few? Even if y'all relationship wasn't the best. I really don't know the situation. And being that she ain't talking, I guess we would never know. But it was stated that her grandmother did raise her and she was close to her grandmother. So I don't know what the problem was there and, you know, how they could have mended that situation or got over it. Check on your people. Simple phone call. Even her friends, like I just didn't understand this whole situation. Y'all supposed to be her best friends. Nobody ain't seen this child in 13 weeks, months. No one's asking questions. Well, they were, but you were saying that the kid was out of town with your mama. Just crazy, and I don't know what led her to or possessed her to do this. I don't know if it was for the insurance policy. I don't know if it was due to her grandmother passing that triggered this, but if anything, that would have made me, I think that would have made her more closer to her kid. You're dealing with grief. You lost someone you love dearly. I would think that would make your bond, your connection with your child stronger. What will lead a person to do such a horrific thing? I mean, even if I was having financial problems, I would starve before I let my kid go hungry. Or be out here talking about my kid in a message like, oh, these greedy little boy stealing food. Because how is you stealing food again from your home? Check on your people. Check on their mental states, their well-being. So yeah, check on your people. If it ain't but just a text, a DM, a 2-minute call, and give these women a break. Not saying there's no reason to take out your offsprings, but give these women a break, and these guys need to pick up their slack, which I'm not blaming the kid's father because he said it was more so the mom keeping the child away from him, constantly changing her number, moving. So, and some women do play those type of games as well. But like I said, if she didn't want that child, she was better off leaving that child with daddy, mama, or, granddaddy. Or foster care. She had options. Simple conversation. If she would have just simply told someone or expressed to someone how she really felt or what she was going through mentally and revealed that she was at a breaking point, someone would have helped her, even if it had to be those best friends. So that was my story for you guys tonight. Till next time, be safe. Bye.